On it. It's the AltaFit. It's a Bluetooth smartwatch. Look at that great looking dial. It's so traditional and classic, but it does all the things you want a smartwatch to do, including, and are you ready for this at this price? Blood pressure, including all the sleep that you need to be able to track and want to track to keep track of what's going on with your body, and all the other fun things like you can take phone calls, hands-free calling right from your wrist. You can receive texts and phone calls as well. You can even control your music, snap pictures there's a remote control camera function right on your watch. You can check things like the stock market if you want to, but maybe not. But in addition to that, all of the other things that are important. Your heart rate, your blood oxygen level, your blood pressure, as I mentioned, your step counter, your calorie tracker, and this is what you get to choose from. These colors are amazing. There's the rose gold, that's what I'm wearing, gold tone or the silver tone. That's one of the mesh bands that you're getting. It's that beautiful Milanese mesh band, and then everybody gets a second band, that full leather strap included, and it's all under $50. First airing, brand new, half price moment. You've got first dibs, and I am so impressed with this thing. Julie Truster's our guest joining us to talk it through. I'm like, but Julie, wait, does it do this? And she's like, yep. Does it do that? Yep. I mean, it just really does it all. So welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, brand new, first airing. So I'm super excited about this. The great thing about it, there's nothing in the market like this at all. You've got all your sports watches, but this is a classic traditional looking watch, but it has all of the smartwatch features. So you can see where it has the nice large round face. It's got a touch screen. Look how easy it is to read, Callie. Look at that. That's my steps. So you know, a lot of us wear our smartwatches just for steps. Well, you get your steps, your calories, your distance, swipe again. This shows you your sleep. So not only your sleep, how many hours that you've slept, it tells you how your deep sleep, light sleep, your REM, if you were wide awake, it gives you all that information. It shows that I took a 34-minute nap.
Nice.
So it shows that, yep, and you just swipe. Now look at this, this is what I love. You just swipe one more time, it automatically goes into it's checking my heart rate right now. So you don't have to go into it and touch a bunch of things. It's automatically registering and reading this. It takes about, you know, for your heart rate, 30 seconds or so. Swipe again and see it says measuring. Please stay still. It's measuring my blood oxygen right here. And we learned during COVID how important blood oxygen was. And again, that takes about 20 to 30 seconds. And then you swipe it again and it shows me the weather in Tampa. It's sunny. Look how big this touchscreen is. Easy to read. You don't need your readers on. Not only that, but it gives you the weather forecast for the week. Oh, looks like we're going to have some rainy days coming up.
We need it.
Yes, we do. Wind speed, humidity. So it goes in depth with all of this information. So simple and easy to use. It uses Bluetooth, one button on the side, tons of faces too, by the way. And then also you can make and take phone calls. You can get your text messages if you want to. You can swipe down. There's your settings. You can adjust everything in here. So simple and easy to use. And then you click it again. You have, here we go, if you want them lined up like this, which you can go in the settings and arrange it how you like to see it. There's your heart rate, your blood oxygen, there's your sleep, there's 100 different sports modes, so anything from, if you're doing yoga, if you're doing basketball, whatever it is, you can go in and select that and it will record it. So there's your weather, it's a stopwatch.
This is
you
crazy.
You can listen to your music for this price.
For this price, honestly, and by the way, this price, which is, as you see, half price. Normally this is $100. You can even do this on 5 Flex, so it's $10 to get whatever choice you'd like to make. I'm told the silver has been our #1 bestseller already in this airing, and it is also the most limited, just putting that out there. If you're a silver person, we've got the gold tone and then the rose gold. I think that is so pretty too. I feel like this is pretty gender neutral based on the round classic silhouette of the dial.
Yes.
Sometimes they can be extremely like sporty looking or just like for the guys or just for the gals, but I feel like this goes kind of cross-generational and cross-gender. Do you, or is it
I
just me?
do, and you know, if you put that black leather band on, it might look even a little bit more masculine if you wanted to, but look how you just swipe it, and what makes it different, it's got a round face, and nobody would ever know. There's tons of different watch faces,
this is a good
so
one.
you can select a classic traditional looking, you know, dial on it if you want to. No one would ever know. You can be dressed up, you can be in a gown, no one would ever know that this is a smartwatch because it looks dressy, but look what I did, Callie, while you were talking.
Yeah.
I did my blood pressure. So you can see, look how big it is. You don't need to buy a blood pressure cuff. You don't have to go to the drugstore. You put this on, and then all you do is you press that, you sit still, and it's monitoring your blood pressure. I would say that with the AltaFit watches, that is the #1 reason, that and sleep, while people like the AltaFit watches. And
so, question for you, to
sure.
do the blood pressure. What do I
Yes.
have to hold something so it does?
No.
Because that's a huge feature to me. Blood pressure, I've been tracking mine like
Huge.
crazy. Mine has been high lately, and I'm like, my whole life through it's been normal. So I'm like really curious about the blood pressure.
You don't have to hold anything. You just press that little arrow
Okay.
to go, and you
I
just
gotcha.
you just sit still. And instead of being, oh, did it read it? Let's see what mine said. Yep, there's mine again. And the thing is, it shows it in the app, and then it tracks it over time. So if, because lately I've had a high heart rate, I took that information to the doctor. It tracks it in the app, so whether it's your blood pressure, whether it's your heart rate, whether it's your blood oxygen, of course this doesn't replace your doctor, but it tracks it in here, and then you can take that information and show your doctor what's going on. I want you to see brand new app, and this is really, really great. You can see I did 2.1 miles today.
Nice
I
job.
went walking. So whether you're doing yoga or you're out playing tennis or basketball, or you're going out for a little jog, you select what you want and it'll track it, and then it gives you even more detailed information that's showing on my walk today how many calories I burned, all that other kind of information. And then look how easy everything is. Heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, my stress level, and then it shows your weight. So you can see, and then you can go into any of those. It tracks it over time. This is that information where you can show your doctor if you want to. The other thing I want to show you, the watch face gallery. There are so many watch faces. Okay, so when
Ooh,
I
nice.
first
I like
got
that.
this, I know, I thought this was it, but there's not. You can go into the, it says more under each category.
Oh.
There are tons and tons of watch faces, or if you want to put your kids on it,
Yeah.
you can customize
You know,
it
it makes
and put
your
your
watch look
grandkids.
different every single day if you want to.
Exactly.
That's so
And
much
what I
fun.
did yesterday, I matched it to my outfit.
Cute.
So I did a little pink, it had pink butterflies and it was kind of sparkly. Tons of watch faces, and they're all free, or you can customize it.
This is so fun. And
This
if you
is
if you
so
are just
good.
tuning, you guys, this is the first airing, and we're busy on it. I know. Even at $100, I'm like, this is a great looking watch. You get a second band, by the way, if you want something more, you know, traditional, even from the mesh. But you get both bands, and you just get to choose which color do you love the most: rose tone, silver tone, or gold tone. But what a steal of a deal on. Wait, are you getting a call?
I'm getting a phone call. I'm sorry.
Check this out. Watch.
Okay, I want you to see right here. You can decide if you want to take your phone call. I'll take it. Hello?
Hi, Julie. How's it going?
Good.
From your
I'm
watch.
on air with Callie. Say hi to Callie.
Hi, is that Kate?
That's Kate.
Hi, Kate. I can't believe you can talk to your watch.
Well, you guys have a good show.
Oh my gosh,
I
thanks.
did really well. I didn't even hear Callie over there.
You are also so crystal clear on here.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, I put the volume up because I can't ever hear. And it's loud, and or the dogs are barking, but you can turn the volume up. And the other thing, let's say you're at the grocery store and you have your phone,
Show
it's
everybody
buried
the dial
in your
because
purse.
you can see you're gonna have to
Okay.
hit end call, right?
Yes, I'll end it.
Bye,
right
Kate.
there. There you go. So you don't have to answer it if you don't want, but I have been in the grocery store and I'm talking like this because my purse is buried my phone's buried in the bottom of my purse. But you can decide if you want it or not. If you don't want to get your text messages or your phone calls, you just go into the app and you don't have to do anything. If you just want to get your steps and your heart rate and your blood pressure, you can do that. But I'm telling you, this
Oh,
does
you guys,
it all.
let me show you too what a
Yes.
presentation this is. This is the box that it'll come to. This is under $50. Think about your mom or your dad for Mother's and Father's Day. Maybe it's a graduate. You want to send them off with something that's really, hi, I just dropped everything.
Oh, no.
off the box.
That's okay.
It wasn't
Here we
secured
go.
very well. But I think it's a really impressive presentation and a great gift that somebody will appreciate. First of all, it's a watch. Marks the, the stamp of time, which I think is always symbolic, but it's so much more. I mean, that's one dial or face that you can choose, and then you just slide through. I still can't believe this measures your blood pressure.
Blood pressure, that's a big deal.
I think that is awesome. So it's a gift of all kinds of things. You know what? We need a watch to keep track of what's going on. It's a piece of jewelry that looks great, and it gives you a wealth of knowledge about your health and well-being. You can even take and receive messages. That's their little charger that you can see. You can charge it.
Guess what the battery life is?
Oh, I hope it's a lot.
It's a lot, because you may have heard of that one where you have to charge it every single night. This is up around every 5 days. And then you charge it up, it charges in less than an hour. Just plug it in, it's simple. The other thing, if you want to get your sleep, because we know as we get older, our sleep is so important to our mental health, but also our physical health. This tracks it all. So it weighs 2 ounces, and it's so, isn't it comfortable, Callie?
Very,
I want to show you on the
and
band.
I like the way the mesh kind of like magnetizes to the band. Watch
Exactly.
this.
So you don't have to worry about trying to fit the holes in here.
Yeah.
To sleep in this, 2 ounces, I have never ever slept, because I have another watch and it's bulky. I would never sleep in that watch, even though it tracks your sleep too. This one is so lightweight and comfortable, 2 ounces. So if you want to know your sleep, not just how many hours and minutes that you've gotten, but if you want to know your REM sleep, if you had a light sleep, a deep sleep, even a nap, this is the watch. Comfortable to wear.
And to track your steps. I mean, that's where it all began.
That's
Remember,
where it
a
all
smartwatch
began.
was all about just getting all those steps in every single day. And now the weather is nice. You can get out and about. But it tracks not only your walking or your running or your jogging, but all the activities. There's like 100+ different sports modes. And that's all on the app, which, by the way, is free. There's no charge for that app. And it gives you a, expands all the knowledge of your health and wellness so much more.
And it's easy. Some of those smartwatches have so many features that you can't even figure them out. Let me show you again from your home screen. And again, the tons of faces you can choose from. When you swipe over, that's the steps, calories, and your heart rate, or I mean your distance. Right here, look at this, that's your sleep. You can get your detailed sleep right here. You swipe over, it automatically goes into your heart rate mode. You don't have to sit there and try and fiddle and find it. It automatically turns it on, and then it automatically also for your blood, your blood oxygen, it goes into that too. And then there's your weather, one button on the side, your text messages, you swipe up, your settings, you swipe down, you go over to the left. If I wanted to call my husband, I just press my husband's number right there. That's my contacts. Everything is simple. It even has some cool AI features. Let me see, I'll press this.
This is crazy.
If you want, let me hold my phone up.
We are busy. My producer's asking if you could either use Express or put your phone up to that QR code to put yourself right in the first of the line. Drop it in your basket. Just choose silver, rose, or gold. 2 bands is on its way to you in a great gift box presentation. Incidentally, on this, first airing for sure. And
yes.
I had to double check, free shipping. Free shipping on this today.
Oh, good. That's
I didn't
awesome.
even know that. Free
Here's
shipping
the
is
app.
great.
It's a free app. Download the AltaFit app. It shows you your steps. I also like how they organize it. Heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, your stress level. And then you can click into, that's where I went walking today. If you want to look at this, this is all the detailed information on my walk today. So whatever your mode of exercising is, your sleep is on here. Here's all the watch faces, tons and tons. Oh, I want to show you one of my favorite features. Let me go in on my watch really quick.
I still can't get over the fact you can take phone calls here. You can say,
know.
hello.
Oh.
Here comes a call.
Oh my gosh.
Who is it?
Can you see who that is? I'm gonna get it. Okay. Hello?
Are you on air?
Oh
Yes.
my gosh. It's Marty.
It's Marty, our sales manager. Did you know I was on?
I saw your hand.
I said, Marty, I'm gonna get it. Is this work related or are you just calling this?
Everybody on there.
Is this work related or are you just calling to say hi to me and Callie?
I just wanted to text some airtime for you.
Okay, I'll call you back when
You're
I get
so
off
funny.
air.
hilarious.
That is so
That's
funny.
a colleague from work. He's in another part of the building. That's hilarious.
That is so
All right,
funny.
I know our time is up here. 906, everyone's cracking up. 906-321 is the item number. Free shipping on top of a 50% savings, brand new.
Yes.
And it's a winner. This is gonna be
It
a hot
is.
commodity.
It's beautiful. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, 906-321. Thank you so much. Give Marty a shout, hi, thumbs up. All right, let's move on to the Shocks earbuds. Okay, these are exciting. There's a lot of options, I know, when it comes to earbuds. A lot of them go straight